Yo, what is good, everybody? It's me back at it again with another Dragon Ball Legends TOP video. Yes, we're diving back in, and as you can see on screen, I posted a wee poll and asked you what team you want me to run this season. And today, we're doing the Sun family as per usual, voted by about the majority of people. I put Regen as well because with Regen, I actually have quite a decent team, somewhat. But as for the majority, everyone voted for Sun Family. So, I mean, there's that. But I'll post it up again at some point. Once this season ends, or whenever the second part of this here gets out, I'll probably post another poll about the exact same thing. But other than that, let's have a look at the team. Yes, as you can see, we've got the 18 on here. I finally got up to rank 10. And the only reason why I have her in here is because every Sun Family fight, every Sun Family team for the most part, well, back in the day anyways, used this 18 because of her massive debuffs. Because if we go into her kit right here, precise attack, she goes to heal at the end of each turn by 3%, which is insane. And for here, she gets some massive debuffs. Now, the only thing is that I would put the Nappa on, but I only have him at 9, rank 9, so and tomorrow, as of me recording this, which is probably today of the upload, I will have him at rank 10, but I can't use him, and I cannot be arsed waiting, because I will do the exact same thing as I did multiple times, and just wait till the end of the season till I absolutely go ham on it. So, there's that. Also, as you saw, her gear speed is quite high. And we're also going to be bringing back the Kaioken times 20 Goku. Because I liked him, and that's about it. I just liked him very much, and I decided to take him off last season because I wanted to test out an experiment, and it somewhat went well. Went decently enough, so it did. And we were keeping a healer Vegeta, and obviously everyone else on the team, so there's nothing to that. But I did hear, I was talking to someone, and they did say that they had a wee bit of a complaint, somewhat, about Zenkai Goten. I mean, to be fair, I didn't. Well, to be fair, I did say in multiple videos that you could replace certain characters with this character, but I never did as of recent because I never really thought I needed to, and this is dragged on way too much. But if you're gonna use the Goten, the Zenkai one, let's me find them. This one here, I suggest going with. If you have Bardock, I take him, or if you have this Goku here, take him in. Because he's a healer massively, and he just buffs Super Saiyan, so there's that. So you have a massive buffer for Gohan and Goten, primarily Gohan, and you also have a healer as your other option. So I suggest going with them if you want to. But other than that, I'm wasting too much time. Let us get straight into the first match, and that being straight in front of us, and that is a Sun Family team with Bardock. And as you saw from last season, the way I showed you in the first part, Bardock does not buff any Super Saiyans. But alternatively, and probably the most recommended, go with the path that I have on the right. It doesn't matter if you are not confident, go with my path on the right. With this here super easy fight. It's literally the simplest fight and easiest fight of this entire game. But again, as I said, I'm going to go with this one because I want to, and also because this is more of an experiment, more so than anything else. But yeah, let's get into the team formation. Alright, so this is going to be the team we're going to be running right here. And yes, it's the exact same as what I showed you whenever I was showing you the team. But realistically, you don't really need the other two yellows, and at the moment we don't need too many heals. The only heals we would need would be for the Gohan because of his taunt. Other than that, let's get into the fight. Alright, so let's see, the formation is going to be the usual 4 first. Getting rid of the... Instead of actually doing Goten first, I suggest maybe go for Kaioken, then Gohan, then Goten, then Kaioken. This here is an experiment. This here is way more of an experiment. If you do... Because the Kaioken will attack before the Goten. That's all I have to say for that. But alternatively, and if you want to go with the usual formation, Goten, Gohan, this Kaioken, and then this Kaioken. Then we get rid of the Nappa, then the Bardock. Although Nappa is going to be a massive issue, we're going to try our best, and hopefully we'll stay alive. And just for this year, I'm actually going to show you the fight, and I just hope I remember to switch it back on. Okay, so yeah, we could definitely deem that as a failure. We got hit with every single one of those supers. Every single one of them. We didn't avoid one. So yeah, don't go with my route. Don't go with my experiment. We now know we're still gonna get hit with him. So I'd say I go with just these three first, because he's gonna fucking hit no matter what. So go with these three, then this Nappa, Goku, and then the Bardock. Only reason being is because we're always gonna get hit by the Goku no matter what. No matter what we do, we're always gonna get hit by the Goku. So keep that in mind. Let's move on. With our next fight being the 5-5 stage, up against a super easy fight. We got a super easy fight. So yes, let's get into it. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're rocking with here. I have taken the Goten out because we don't really need them per se, and I'm going to need the heals more so than anything else. So yeah, that's the only reason. Let's get into the fight. Okay, so for the formation, we're going to be getting rid of the Goku first, then we're getting rid of the Turles, Yamcha, Krillin, Goku, and Vegeta. I forget how the formation I did for this here went beforehand, but it was something similar to this here. So, again, this is easy enough, so there's no point in worrying. So, let's get into the fight. Alright, so coming out of that fight, no one's attacking the healer Goku. No one's attacking them. We got the full kill anyways, but no one's attacking him. Fucking attack him. For God's sake. Anyways, moving on to our next fight, which is going to be a 5-5 stage against a okay enough stage. It's an okay enough stage. We got the full color wheel, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so it's gonna be the formation I'm gonna be rocking with here. Again, although I don't have like Goten or Kaioken in there, these two are extremely high with like 10 tiers for speed between them. So I mean, like, there's nothing like really giving two shits. Not really any point in giving a hell. So I say we get straight into the fight and see how this goes. Formation, we're getting rid of the Vegeta first. Then we'll get rid of the Goku. Then we get rid of the Gohan. Black. Super Saiyan 3, and then the Namek Goku for the end. Only reason being is because the Vegito has a blast cover change as well as the Gohan. But I don't think the Gohan will be too much of an issue. So, there's that. Anyways, let's get into the fight. After I actually turn this on again, because I forgot last time. Alright, coming out of that fight. In all honesty, it's not too bad. Got the full kill and everything. And 18, I mean, it's healing up a bit, so is the Kaioken. Gohan, I think, too. So yeah, the one was pretty decent enough. Let's move on. With our next fight being this 4/5 stage right here, super easy. Super easy. Piss easy. We've got a massive healing tab here. So I say we get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to take off the 18 because I don't really need her, considering there's way too many blues on here. So there's that. So I'm going to get straight into it. Okay, so the attack formation, get rid of boot tanks. Boot tanks immediately. Then I suggest getting rid of the Videl. These two, the Gohan and the Majin Vegeta. This is the way I will do the formation. So let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, pretty nice. I think the Gohan did heal up and he's almost got a super, and so was the Kaioken and Vegeta. And we avoided Blue Tank's super, so that's nice, you know. Let's move on. With one of these 5/5 stages, one being Sun Family, and another being Piss Easy. Or 5th win streak bonus. And you know we're going for the Piss Easy fight, because we get more points for that. So yeah, let's move on. Because this is going to be the way I'm going to be doing the formation. I know Rildo's there, but we don't really care. Only reason being is because he's an EX unit. Whereas everyone else, for the most part, is a Sparking unit that is the more dangerous unit. So, let's move on with the fight formation. We're going to go up against to get Tapion out of the way. And get rid of Super Saiyan 4. So just get rid of the baby. And then go for all the EXs at the end. GT Goku, Boo, and then the Rildo. This is the way I'm going to be doing it. Want to do it a different way? That's completely fair enough. But I suggest getting rid of the Sparkins first because the EXs are not going to do anything and are very easily killable. That's all I'm saying. So, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, a nice near 1.5 million. I'll take that. Because that's a full kill. And Gohan is pretty steady on his health there. That's decent. So our next fight is going to be either this 4/5 stage, which is stupid. This 5/5 stage, which is also stupid. Or this 5/5 stage is also stupid. And yes, you did see that right. This here and this here is the exact same. So you're fucked either way. Oh boy. But yeah. Although it doesn't have the Nappa on this one or the other one. Or the Healer Goku, but it does have the Vegeta. So there's that. But we'll get everyone else killed before we get to the Vegeta. So it doesn't really matter too much. But anyways, let's get into the formation. I'm going to keep with this here formation. I'm going to keep with this here team here. Although it'll probably be a bit advisable to bring in the 18. But with our previous performance on the first fight, yeah, not so much. So yeah, let's get into the fight anyways. I'd say the formation is going to be, obviously, do need to see. You're going to get hit by Kaioken no matter what you do. No matter what, you're going to get hit by him because his key restore speed, I think from what I remember, is 2772. So you're fucked. You're fucked everywhere. 2772 key restore speed. Only 1 or 2 characters, probably the 1 character, is high enough to get to that level. I think, I cannot remember. But anyways, we're going to get rid of the healer first, then we get rid of this Kaioken, and then the Bardock. The Bardock isn't going to do anything. Kaioken, after the second turn, is just completely dog shit. So there's no point. So you might as well get rid of the healer, who doesn't give any buffs. So, let's go with this fight and see how well we do with this. And coming out of that fight, although the Vegeta took a hit, we still did decent enough. And we avoided the other 2 super attacks. As I said, you might as well just go with those 3. If Kaioken's on the team, just ignore him. Ignore him. Alright, that's all you need to do is ignore him because you're going to get hit no matter what you do. Unless you have Buhan. Unless you have Buhan, the new red one. well then obviously go for the Kaioken first because he gets rid of Gohan's taunt. That's the only thing I have to say about that. So let's move on. With our next fight being this 4-5 stage against a massively easy enough fight, which is what we did beforehand. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're rocking with here. It isn't much change to the previous one we did with the other fight because there's no point in changing that. There's no point because too many blues and no yellows. Then again, there was 3 yellows beforehand, but as I told you, 18's a bit shit. But anyways, let's move on. We're going to go with the formation we did the last time because, again, it's just easy enough. You can get this done through and through like butter. Make this here and the Gohan Beerus Shallow Whis fight are the 2 easiest fights in this game. So there's that. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, so coming out of that fight, nice 1.2 million. Got the full kill and avoided Butang's super attack, as you would like to think. And Kaioken has got his super ready, so now we have 3 supers. Nice. Let's move on. Alright, so let's see, our next fight could be this 5th stage, which is super easy. Or this one, which is hell. Or alternatively, you can go for the 3-5 stage, and if you're like somewhat low on health, go for the 3-5 stage, or this 5-5 stage, because it leads to this 3-5 stage, which is easy enough. But I'm going to go with the 5-5 Stun Family fight, because I'm going to absolutely want to kill myself. Like, goddamn. Anyways, let's get into the fight formation. Okay, this is gonna be the formation we're rocking with here, because it's the best one out of anything I can think of. Because if I put on 18, I would need to put her on like somewhere around the middle, like where Goten is or where Super Saiyan Goku is, because those are the best spots for her because she can actually heal. If I put her on the top, no healing is done. But I can't really do that, although I could put her where Kaioken is or the Gohan. But I don't see the point. Because he's super tanky and he's got a super ready. There's no point. And plus we need a green for our blues. So there's that. Anyways, let's move on. The formation is just going to be the usual 3 because realistically, the Kaioken is going to always hit us, as I said beforehand. I'm repeating myself. Then we get rid of the Kaioken, the Bardock, and then the Healer Goku. Alternatively, if you want to, you can actually go for the Healer Goku, then the Bardock. If you wanted to. But I'm going to go with this formation. So let's get into the fight. Okay, so coming out of that fight, Kaioken took a massive hit actually. I think he got hit by the super. I'm assuming so. But anyways, we got the full kill and everything. So we're all good. Let's move on. With this next fight right here, it's just 5-5 stage, which is simple enough. It's a movie team. It's simple enough. So we can get straight into the fight. I think I'm going to go with this formation here. I'm going to bring it back into 18 just to see how well she can do against a simple enough stage. Although I don't think it's going to go well, but yeah, whatever. I don't want to get into the fight. Formation. There's a key thing you need to remember. This Goku will most likely immobilize you. Don't know when, but somewhere. And this Gogeta will get his super attack on the 3rd turn, I believe. So you're going to need to get rid of those 2 somewhat straight away. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of those 2 first. Then I'm going to get rid of the Vegeta, Janemba, and then the droids at the end. It doesn't matter which way you go for it. I'm going to do this here. This is experimental. So let's see how well we do this. And coming out of that fight, I mean, I don't think that was too bad. I have the full kill and avoided Gogeta's super anyways. So I guess I call that a win. Fair enough, I guess. Anyways, let's move on. With the next fight being this 5-5 stage. Or you can go for this 4-5 stage or this 3-5 stage. Alternatively, if you want to, this free fifth stage, if you do not want to be arched dealing with my fifth stage, then you have this one, which is super easy. Forgot to mention that, so I did. And then you have this fight, then you just be going diagonal. But for me, I'm gonna go with this Sun Family team. I don't know why Boo is here, but that is gonna be a bit problematic because I don't have a purple. But hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad. Plus, I think he only heals regen anyway, so I don't know why he's here. But anyways, I said we just get into the fight. Because this is gonna be the formation we're gonna be rocking with here. Again, I don't know how well this 18 is gonna do, considering she's a 57% HP. It's not looking good for her. So there's that. But other than that, I say we get straight into the fight. Because the formation is going to be the usual three. Again, as I said, the Kaioken is going to hit you. I've repeated this about 3 times at this point, but the Kaioken is going to hit you no matter what you do. So there's no point in going for him. Then I was just getting rid of the Fat Boo because I feel, actually no, he's going to be tanky, so leave him for the end. I don't know. I haven't fought against him, so I can't really say too much. Or if I have, it's been, what, ages? But anyways, this Kaioken, then the Bardock, then the Fat Boo. Because we need a rush, better go with the tankier unit rather than the other two. So, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that one, a nice 2 million HP, no, not HP. And we got the full kill. I don't, did we get through Kaioken? I think we did. Either we got past Kaioken Super, considering that we, looks like as if we never took too much damage, or he fired it off. Actually, judge by this here, I don't think he did. But anyways, let's move on to the fight. Above us, which is going to be this 5th stage here, because it's easy enough. Or you can alternatively go for this here, which is absolute hell, so I don't suggest it too much. Or you can go for this here if you're super low on HP, because it has two healing restorations. Restoration tiles, I cannot speak. So you can get a massive amount of heals on that. So that's why I'm saying go for that if you're really struggling. But I'm gonna go with this 5th stage because it's easy enough. So let's get into the fight. Formation. Okay, this is gonna be the formation we're rocking with here. I'm only bringing in the 18 because I'm gonna try and heal up the Kaioken as much as I can, considering it's a 59%, which is mental. So let's get into the fight. Formation is going to be this 21, then this 21. Then get rid of the Piccolo. Get rid of this 21, this Cell, and then Demon King Piccolo. Only saying get rid of this 21 before this Piccolo because she's massive support. Although, if you are really unsure if you should go for this here, swap the 21 and the Piccolo around because he gets a super on the 3rd turn. So if you want to do that, go ahead. That's all up to you. That's just me suggesting it. I'm not here to say do this here. I'm just giving a suggestion of what I'm going to be doing. But you can make your own judgment. So I say we get straight into the fight. Alright, coming out of that one. You know what, not too bad. Not too bad. 1.5 million avoided the super attack from Piccolo just barely. So yeah, if you really want to, get rid of the Piccolo first before the 21 because I almost got super by him. I think it's because 21 flashed possibly a actual decent character, so there's that. But anyways, the full kill and everything. Let's move on. With our next fight being this 4th stage right here, against what we've already faced against, so it's not too bad. So let's get into the fight. I mean, to be fair, I don't think we're going to be changing too much off of this here. All the reason being is because it's actually an easy fight, so there's no point. Although, again, I'm not trusting this 18 on her damage, considering she's a defensive type. Because look at that. Also, wait, I just realized she's more blast-based, and what do I have her? I have her strike. I have her at strike. If you're somehow watching this here and haven't played it, I'll swap her to fucking Blast Beast, because I'm a moron. Fuck! Oh boy, oh Christ almighty, no wonder why it was shit the first game. Fucking Aaron. Aaron strike when she's more blast oriented. God damn it. Alright, no, that's me, that's not my fault. I hadn't noticed this earlier. Ah, fuck me, Lord. Alright. I wonder why I was doing so terribly. But let's get into the fight anyways. The formation we did last time with the Vegito first, because we now have two characters instead of the one this time around. Fucking moron. Then we're gonna get rid of the Goku, then the Gohan, the Black, Super Saiyan 3, and Namagoku at the end. This here, I feel like this is the best formation for this game, for this fight. But that's my opinion, not yours. If you want to, you could do like a full weird ass like Goku, Gohan, Goku. See, I cannot, crap, crap. Goku, Goku, do. That's what you could do. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna do this here. And that's left. Let's move on. Alright, coming out of that fight. Nice 4 million. Not 4 million, Jesus Christ. Calm down. 1.4 million. Full kill and everything. That was nice. Let's move on. The final fight being the exact same thing as what we battled beforehand, with a stupid amount of actual good tiles on this here. So, I say we get into the fight. See, this is going to be the formation we're rocking with here. All because I feel like it. Also because this Kaioken is literally on his ultimate attack, essentially, or super. So, might as well put him there. Gohan's there to get a wee bit of extra buff, damage buffs. And to get a wee bit of a heal from the 18, who is on 54% HP, which is actually not too bad. But yeah, I say we get straight into the fight. And we're going, again, as you literally saw beforehand. Exactly. Yeah, this is the exact same way we're doing this here. So, let's move on. Alright, coming out of this fight. 1.5, oh fuck me. Kaioken took a wee bit of a hit. Oh, that was a bit bad. But 1.5 million, not too bad. Vegeta is on a super way. So, I mean, a wee bit. Alright. Alright, let's see. How well do we do? With the full kill. 1.78 million. 100% taken. Let's see how well this experimentation actually took us in regards to our Raiken. Because I'm quite curious. Consider everyone has run top tier units. You know what? I'm guaranteeing it that it was because I never had 18 as a blast based character is probably where the points affected it. And also because the first fight was a bit of a shamble. Again, being 18 not being a blast unit. A strike unit from the beginning. Fuck's sake, yours. But anyways, we got some family regen. Regen is really popping off again. We got androids. And Frieza Force. Who's this here? Some family or hybrids? Yep, nope, some family. Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's see, whereabouts we end up. Probably, I'm gonna say 50 something. 50 something, I'm saying. Or no, 101. 101. Fair enough. Again, yeah, I feel like as if 18 not being a blast unit from the beginning kind of fucked it over a bit. But other than that, it's been a slightly successful experiment so far, consider having used over about half the board. But anyways, hope you did enjoy this shamble, and I shall see you all in part 2 of this video.